Hello everyone, this is Mason, and today we are going to be going through my, part of my record collection. I'm going to be starting off with the punk and hardcore records, and then the next video will probably just be everything else, because I don't have a huge collection. I have about 80 or 90 records, I think. But yeah, I'm going to start out with the 45 and 7 inches. I guess they're all 7 inches, but first we have Green Day. I believe this is just this is the Sweet Children EP. This was released with the Kerplunk reissue from last year. I believe it's just black. Yeah, it's black vinyl. Nothing too special. But it does have Green Day's cover, My Generation, which is a very good cover. If you haven't heard it before, I'd recommend it. Next we have the 1000 Hours EP, again from the, or I guess that was the Kerplunk re-release. This is the their first album, the 39 Smooth repress. This came included with it. And then, I believe it is, I'm not going to do it for when I get to the 12 inches, but these ones are not sleeved. So this one is like a dark green. And then, also came with the Sloppy EP, which has their cover of Knowledge by Operation Ivy on it, which is another very good cover. And this one was ELO. Then we have Green Day's Live at the Whiskey. This was exclusive to their website. I got it honestly before I even had a record player, but I thought it was cool, and I think it was only $10, so I decided to get it. This one is just black vinyl, but yeah, that was one of my first records. Next I have the last 7 inch. Excuse me. This is For Your Health, Nosebleeds. I got when I saw them live playing with Mouth Breather, who's a very good, like, hardcore, kind of like power violence-y band. But if you're into kind of like screamo, scrams, or like anything along that, this is a very good album. And I say album because it is an entire album that they were able to fit on a 7 inch, but yeah. They're also very nice. I got to talk to them after their set, and they were very nice. And then the rest of these are going to be all the 12 inches. I'm just going to go in alphabetical, and this is going to be kind of a very loose definition of punk. Like, there's some crust, there's hardcore, there's crossover, there's some like proto-punk and new wave, there's some emo pop punk. But first we have Osra. I'm going to move the camera. A better view. I have Osrotten. This system works for them. This is the most expensive record in my entire collection. This is a, I think, 2001 repress on blue vinyl from Tribal War Records. Amazing album. If you have not heard this and you like crust and hardcore, check this album out. It's amazing. Next we have one of probably my best just blind buys. I found this, this is Bishop, a hardcore band from Florida that I think was active around like 2001 to 2009, I believe, or 2012. But I got this for $8 at a record store just because I thought the cover looked really cool. And it is a very just heavy hardcore album. Reminds me a lot of like Terror, Drain, just kind of that sound, but very good album. It was only $8. I don't remember if I said that, but really good find. Next we have, this is more new wave, but Blondie, Parallel Lines. It's an original pressing from, I believe, the 80s. One of my favorite albums by Blondie. Hang on a Wire, One Way or Another. But yeah. Next we have The Clash, Combat Rock. I'm not the biggest Clash fan. I don't know if I've said this before, but I found a lot of these records in the garage at my old house. So a lot of it was just kind of whatever's in there. But I was glad to find this because it has obviously Should I Stay or Should I Go, but also like Rock the Cash Bad, Red Angel Dragnet, Straight to Hell, Know Your Rights are all just very good songs. But yeah, pretty cool. Original 80s pressing, I believe. Next we have Dead Kennedys, Give Me Convenience or Give Me Death. This is a compilation. It's a modern repressing. Has a lot of good songs on it. The re-recorded versions like Holiday in Cambodia and California Uber Alice aren't my favorite. I prefer the original from Fresh Fruits for Rotting Vegetables, but there's a lot of good songs on here, like, excuse me, Police Truck, Too Drunk to Fuck, their cover of I Fought the Law, Saturday Night Holocaust, Night of the Living Rednecks. I guess that isn't really like a song, but still funny. But yeah. Next we have, alluded to this earlier, but we have Green Day's 39 Smooth, the 2023 repress, well, whatever the most recent repress is. Yeah, Green Day's first album that is very underrated. I mean, just a lot of these songs are so good, and I wish they played them live more, or they acknowledged them at all. Yeah, pretty cool. That was pressed on silver vinyl. Next we have Green Day's Kerplunk. This was reissued last year. I believe just on black vinyl. I'm not going to check, but another one of my favorite Green Day albums. Has a lot of my favorite songs. Original version of Welcome to Paradise. 2000 Light Years Away. Who Are Holding Caulfield. Just great songs. And I think these records look nice next to each other. Next we have more Green Day. I have a lot of, I think Green Day and David Bowie, who will be in the next video, I have the most albums of. This was one of the first albums I bought. I think it was the first one I actually bought myself on vinyl. Green Day, American Idiot, my favorite album of all time. This is a 2019 repress of it, and eventually I'd like to do a video just on this album or on Green Day in general, but just such a good album. I got to see them on the Saviors tour. They did it in full, which was amazing. Next we have God's Favorite Band. This was, I believe, 2018 reissue. I mean, I think they only pressed this album like twice, just because it came out in like 2016. But yeah, this is actually one of the first CDs I bought when I started starting to CDs. But this is a pretty good collection. I bought it really early on because I didn't think I was going to collect like vinyl that much, and then fast forward now. But yeah, pretty good collection. Pressing of the actual record is very pretty. Next we have Green Day, Father of All. I think this album's overhated. I like it, but it could also be because it was the first album release that like I was there for Green Day. But I found this at a half-price books for $10, and I figured why not. I mean, I like a lot of the songs on it just because I listened to them a lot during COVID, but whatever. I know some people don't like it. I mean, it's not like a great album, but I think it is kind of a bit like overhated. Next we have, trying to get these so I can grab them better. Next we have Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Found this at a thrift store. Obviously it's classic. I don't know what I could say about it. Next we have a yard sale find, actually. Johnny Thunders, Dawn of the Dead, live at Max's Kansas City. A decent album, doesn't sound the great. I mean, it doesn't help that it's also a picture disc and a live recording that I believe is a bootleg. But it was like $5. I figured why not. Next we have probably one of my top 3 albums of all time. Knocked Loose Laugh Tracks. I this is like, I listen to like some like heavier stuff before Noctis. Like I was first getting to heavy music. I listened to like Slipknot, Korn, Bring Me the Horizon, Metallica, Megadeth. But this is the album that like got me into like the heavier stuff, like Terror, Cannibal Corpse, Death, which is weird because I mean there's death metal. This is hardcore, but like, I don't know, something clicked with me with this album, and ever since then. Next we have another one of my favorite albums, The Misfits, Static Age. This is the 2020 repress, 2019 repress. This album was recorded in like the 70s, but didn't come out till the late 90s. But has so many classic Misfits songs. I mean, like Bullet, Last Caress, Turn to Fly, Teenager from Mars, We Are 138, In the Doorway, Attitude. I'm just like, so many good songs on this album. So yeah, I just got this like a Barnes & Noble, which is kind of weird saying, but... Next we have The Misfits, Earth AD. This is the newest record store pressing. Has a really cool purple swirl. But yeah, this is also another amazing album. Between the two, I probably like Static Age more, but I mean, there's just so many... There's also a lot of good songs on this. I mean, Earth AD, Death Comes Ripping, Green Hell. Yeah, I prefer side... I think side 1 is a lot better, and there's still some good songs on the B side. Next we have... Got this fairly recently. This is a 2001 repress of Die Die My Darling, Misfits EP. Only has the 3 songs, but I mean the 3 songs on it are amazing. Obviously Die Die My Darling, but also We Bite, Mama Can I Go Out and Kill. Yeah, pretty cool. The reason I got this is because I got the Misfits Earth AD CD first, and that one has the songs from Die Die My Darling on it. I didn't know those weren't originally on the vinyl release, so when I got that I realized they weren't, so I decided to buy that one, because I really like those songs. I figured having more Misfits in my collection couldn't hurt. Then this was the first Misfits album I bought. This is an unofficial release of the singles from 1977 to 1984, because a lot of the Misfits songs weren't released as on an album. They were all released as like 45s and 7 inches, which are all stupid expensive now. But I decided to get this because, I mean, a lot of my favorite songs are on it. Also a silver pressing, or like silver vinyl. Next we have My Chemical Romance. I Brought You My Bullets, You Brought Me Your Love. Such a good album. I also have the CD of this, which is very, very rare. But also I got the vinyl because I found it used for 20 bucks. Nothing special about it, just a regular black vinyl pressing. Next we have My Chemical Romance 3 Cheers. Again, just an amazing album. Nothing more can say, just a standard reissue. Next we have, this was gifted to me with my first record player with the Crosley, and I believe, technically I'm recording this the day after, but yesterday, probably 2 days ago when this video comes out, My Chemical Romance Black Parade picture disc just turned 18 years old. And not the picture disc, but the album itself. So yeah, pretty cool. I do need to get a new pressing of this, because one, it's a picture disc, so the sound quality's and also it's scratched, because I didn't know how to take care of my records, but yeah, really cool art. Trying to go quick, because my phone's going to die soon. Next we have MCR's Danger Days. This is the Walmart exclusive pressing on dark brown vinyl, which sounds like an unappealing color, but it actually looks really nice. This is probably my least favorite MCR album. No is good though, so yeah. Next we have, not really punk, but I said throw it in, Nirvana's Nevermind. This is the 2019 repressing. Yeah, I mean, it's Nevermind. It's one of the best selling albums. I mean, obviously, like, Smells Like Teen Spirit is on here, and Bloom, Come As You Are, Territorial Pissings, Drain You, Wound Jack, Something in the Way. Very good album. Got 4 more left. Or no, 5 more. Next we have New York Dolls, Live in Paris. I found this with the Johnny Thunders one, and another one you'll see in the next video. It's a live album, so it kind of sounds like shit, because I think it's also a bootleg, but whatever, it's $5. And it made me realize I really like New York Dolls. So yeah. Next we have my favorite Offspring album, Smash. This is just a 2018 repress, I believe. Pretty cool. This was gifted to me, I think, one of my birthdays. I don't remember. But yeah, favorite Offspring album. Just a standard black vinyl. Next we have, not really punk, but I figured it would fit in this video more than the metal video, or whatever, decided next one. Pierce the Veil, we got Selfish Machines, which is a very good album. Then we have my favorite album by Pierce the Veil, Quiet the Sky. This is another album that made me realize I liked, like, they're not really heavy, but when I was first getting into, like, music, they were heavier, I feel like, than what I was listening to, but, yeah. And then the final album, I'm trying to go quick again so my phone doesn't die, is Suicidal Tendencies, self-titled. I'm not the biggest Suicidal Tendencies fan of their entire discography, but this is such an amazing album. I mean, just, like, Two-Sided Politics, Subliminal, I Shot the Devil, I Saw Your Mommy, also Institutionalized, Suicide's an Alternative, just so many good albums. I wish they stayed more punky. They kind of went, after that album, they went, like, full thrashy to me, but whatever. They're on my bucket list of bands to see live. I'd love to see Suicidal Tendencies one day, especially if they have a Slipknot's old drummer, Jay, so, yeah. So, yeah, that is part 1. Part 2 will hopefully be out in the next few days. I always say this, and it's been, like, 4 months since my last video or whatever. But, yeah, thank you for support. I realize we've gained a few new subscribers, so if you're watching, leave a comment. Tell me your favorite album or something. Either if it was like one of the albums I featured, or just another album, or recommend music. Do whatever. Just engage with the video however you'd like. But, yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time. Have a good day.